Welcome to another video on the channel Timeless Wisdom. In today's video, we will explore a fascinating theme deeply rooted in historical philosophy: solitude. The ancients viewed solitude as a tool for self-discovery and personal growth. Today, we will explore 10 benefits of solitude from a historical perspective and how you can apply them to your modern life. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more philosophical content. You can also share your thoughts in the comments. Solitude. Before delving into its benefits, allow me to briefly introduce the world of Stoicism and how solitude plays an important role in this life philosophy. The appreciation of solitude in Stoicism. At the heart of Stoicism, we find a profound appreciation for solitude. Contrary to what modern society often perceives, the ancients did not view solitude as a source of sadness. On the contrary, they saw it as a valuable space for introspection, self-knowledge, and moral growth. In a noisy world full of distractions, Stoics viewed solitude as a wise teacher, offering moments of peace and isolation in which we can confront our true feelings, desires, and values without the masks we wear in society. The quest for self-sufficiency. Stoics embrace self-sufficiency, or inner independence and emotional control. In solitude, they saw a way to develop this self-sufficiency, as being alone meant we didn't rely on others' opinions or expectations to find peace and happiness within ourselves. Solitude allowed us to develop an inner strength that was not shaken by external fluctuations. Deep self-knowledge. An important theme in historical philosophy is deep self-knowledge. Solitude offers a safe space for us to look inward, explore the hidden corners of our minds and hearts that we rarely consider. Imagine solitude as a mirror that reflects the true self, silently allowing us to face the truth within us and discover what truly motivates us. We observe our emotional reactions, fears, aspirations, and doubts. Solitude allows us to see ourselves without external judgments, without masks or pretensions. Self-awareness. Like self-sufficiency, Stoics saw deep self-knowledge as essential to achieving inner independence, which frees us from the need for external approval. By understanding who we truly are, we can stop seeking validation from others and begin to find it within ourselves. This self-sufficiency brings us lasting peace, as we are not affected by the ever-changing opinions of the outside world. Practicing inner dialogue. A powerful aspect of self-awareness is inner dialogue. Imagine sitting alone, like an intellectual and compassionate friend, reflecting on your choices, desires, and mistakes. This honest dialogue helps us understand ourselves better and also allows us to make decisions more aligned with our true nature and values. Development of autarky. Let's delve into a theme that resonated deeply with the ancient Stoics: the development of autarky. Have you ever wondered how to achieve inner peace without depending on external circumstances? The answer may lie in solitude and historical independence. The power of self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency, or autarky, is a fundamental concept in historical philosophy. Stoics believed in the importance of cultivating an inner strength that was not affected by the vicissitudes of the external world. Solitude plays an important role in this process because it allows us to disconnect from the distractions and noise of the world, to focus on ourselves and reduce external impact. Independence can be seen as armor that protects us from external influences. When we are constantly surrounded by others' opinions, expectations, and judgments, our inner peace becomes a constant struggle. Solitude allows us to step away from this external influence and begin to trust our own wisdom and discernment, the opportunity to master oneself. The ancients believed that one of the greatest feats of self-sufficiency was self-mastery. When we are alone, we must deal with our own emotional reactions and impulses. We learn to observe them without automatically giving in to them. This self-mastery allows us to make conscious and ethical decisions, rather than reacting automatically to situations. Learning to live with less. In a world obsessed with accumulation and consumption, self-sufficiency allows us to live with less. The ancients valued simplicity and moderation. Solitude gives us the opportunity to appreciate the essentials and not depend on material possessions for our satisfaction. We learn to find wealth within ourselves rather than seeking it in the external world. facing emotions. Now, we'll address a theme that concerns all of us deeply: facing emotions from a historical perspective. How to deal calmly, of course, with your emotions. Solitude can be a valuable ally in this process. Understanding emotions. Emotions are like the waves of the ocean, sometimes gentle and other times stormy. The ancients understood that emotions were part of the human experience, but they also recognized the importance of not being enslaved by them. Solitude provides us with a safe space to explore our emotions without external judgment or pressure. Dissociative observation. Imagine solitude as a laboratory to observe your emotions. When we are alone, we have the opportunity to see our emotions objectively rather than being swept away by them. We can observe them like clouds moving across the sky. This distance allows us to react more intelligently rather than impulsively. Historical technique. The ancients developed powerful techniques for dealing with emotions on their own. One of these techniques is anticipation, where we imagine difficult situations and practice calm and rational responses. Another technique is meditation on death, which helps us put our concerns into perspective and live in the present moment with gratitude. The ancients believed we could transform our emotions into virtue. For example, fear could become courage, anger could become self-discipline, and sadness could become resilience. Solitude gives us space to reflect on our emotions, understand their origins, and channel their energy into virtuous actions. Clarity in decision-making. Now, we will discuss a topic of great relevance: clarity in decision-making from a historical perspective. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the decisions you need to make? Solitude can be a reliable guide in this process. The decisive battle at life's crossroads. Decisions surround us like stars in the night sky. Often, the confusion and noise of external opinions can make it difficult to make the right choice. Solitude offers us a space of silence and reflection to consider our options calmly and clearly. The refuge of solitude. Imagine solitude as a refuge in the midst of a storm. In difficult times, we can step away from the voices and expectations of others to find inner comfort. Solitude provides us with a safe space to manage our emotions, reflect on the situation, and find the strength to face challenges with courage. Historical perspective on adversity. The Stoics saw adversity as an opportunity to strengthen the soul. In solitude, we can adopt a historical perspective and ask ourselves, what can I learn from this situation? How can I grow despite this challenge? Solitude allows us to transform adversity into an opportunity to cultivate virtues such as patience, self-discipline, and resilience. Mental training in solitude. Just as an athlete trains for physical strength, in solitude we can train our minds to face challenges calmly. The ancients practiced the anticipation of evil, imagining possible obstacles and how they would respond with resilience and independence. This spiritual practice allows us to face challenges proactively. Appreciation of simple things. Now, let's delve into a theme that connects us to joy and contentment: the appreciation of simple things. Have you ever felt that constantly seeking more hinders your happiness? Solitude can help you find happiness in simplicity. The desire for simplicity. In a society dominated by consumerism and the constant search for novelty, the Stoics remind us of the beauty of simplicity. Solitude offers us space to step away from the noise and observe the small joys we often overlook. It invites us to enjoy everyday moments and find satisfaction in what we already have. The relationship between satisfaction and solitude. The ancients considered joy an essential virtue for finding inner peace. Solitude helps us cultivate this virtue by allowing us to explore our relationship with the constant desire for more. In solitude, we question whether our desires are genuine or if we are simply trapped in a relentless pursuit of more. Historical perspective on gratitude. Gratitude is a pillar of historical philosophy. In solitude, we can practice gratitude by reflecting on the blessings we've had in life, appreciating our health, relationships, comfort, and the beauty around us. This helps us find happiness in the present rather than constantly seeking it in the future. Promoting inner dialogue. Now, let's address a theme that invites us to dive deeply into our minds: promoting inner dialogue. Have you ever wanted to have honest conversations with yourself? Solitude can be a space to discover yourself through dialogue, the art of inner dialogue. Speaking to oneself is like having a wise and compassionate friend in your mind. In solitude, we engage in conversations with ourselves, uncovering our thoughts, desires, and values. Solitude provides us with a safe space where we can speak without judgment, reflecting on our lives with tranquility. Space for deep contemplation. Imagine solitude as a reflective studio where you discover the deepest questions of your existence. When we are alone, we can take time to reflect on our decisions, goals, and direction. Inner dialogue allows us to ask questions, challenge our beliefs, and explore new perspectives. The power of deep questions. The Stoics believed in the power of reflective questions in self-discovery. In solitude, we can ask ourselves questions that awaken our inner wisdom, such as, what is truly important to me? What qualities do I wish to cultivate, and how can I live in harmony with nature? These questions guide us toward deep dialogue with ourselves, transforming inner dialogue into action. Inner dialogue is not just thought, but also action. In solitude, we can plan how to apply our reflections to our everyday lives. Inner dialogue helps us put wisdom into action, set goals, and make decisions aligned with our deepest values. Connection with nature and the universe. Now, we approach a theme that connects us to the vastness of the universe, the connection with nature and the universe from a historical perspective. In the face of the vast world around you, solitude can be your guide to discovering this deep connection. The universe as a teacher. The Stoics saw the universe as a great teacher, containing lessons about the nature of life and virtue. In solitude, we can look at the stars in the sky and feel that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. This connection with the universe invites us to reflect on our existence and our role in the cosmic order. Reflection in nature. Imagine solitude as a bridge between your mind and nature. When we are alone, we can stroll through the forest, contemplate the sea, or simply enjoy the sunset. Solitude offers us the opportunity to enjoy natural beauty and reflect on how nature reflects Stoic virtues, such as harmony and steadfastness, mediocrity and presumption. The ancients believed in the relative triviality of human affairs in relation to the cosmic order. In solitude, we can reflect on how our individual interests and desires fade into the vast universe. This perspective helps us place less importance on trivialities and focus on what truly matters. Cultivating virtue and wisdom. Finding harmony with nature was essential for the Stoics to find inner peace. In solitude, we can discover how our actions and decisions fit into the cosmic order. We reflect on how our choices affect others and the environment around us, cultivating virtue and inner tranquility. Now, we come to a theme that summarizes the essence of Stoicism: cultivating virtue and inner peace. Have you ever wanted to live with wisdom and peace amidst trials? Solitude can be your guide on this noble path, virtue as the ultimate goal. For the ancients, virtue was the highest aspiration. Imagine virtue as a lighthouse guiding your actions and decisions in life. In solitude, you can reflect on how to live virtuously in different circumstances, finding inner peace. Inner tranquility is one of the most precious pillars of Stoicism. Amid the chaos of life, solitude helps you find a peaceful destination. You can meditate on how to maintain serenity in difficult situations and use solitude as an oasis to recharge emotionally. Solitude as a school of self-discipline. The ancients understood that self-discipline was essential to cultivating virtue and equanimity. Solitude offers the space to practice self-discipline in small ways, like resisting the temptation of distractions and focusing on what truly matters. This practice strengthens you to face the temptations and challenges of everyday life, self-reflection, and continuous improvement. Solitude is fertile ground for reflection and self-transcendence. In solitude, you can examine your past actions, identify areas where you can grow, and set goals to become a more ethical and balanced person. Solitude offers the space to cultivate a continuous commitment to your personal growth. As we navigate modern life, we can apply these historical teachings by finding moments of solitude to cultivate our self-sufficiency, face our emotions with serenity, make informed decisions, and, above all, seek virtue and inner tranquility. Remember that you have the power to create moments of solitude in your life, whether through meditation, contemplation in nature, reflective reading, or dialogue with yourself. By doing so, you are following in the footsteps of the ancient Stoics and walking a path of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Thank you for watching and sharing this philosophical journey with us. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Leave a comment and share your experiences with solitude and stoicism. Always remember that solitude can be a powerful ally in your journey to become the best version of yourself. Until next time.